you have this phrase written in your book, and the phrase is freedom to fail equals freedom to perform. And I think a lot of people have issue with failure. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think it comes down to back to that fear and threat mode that we talked about all the way at the beginning. Is if you see failure as self-defining, as an existential crisis, as this is the worst thing in the world that can happen to me, then what happens is your brain takes that evidence and says, yep, you're right. We're going to prevent you from even giving it a go. And that's what happens, right? Our brain, I'm here to tell you, you never reach your potential. None of us do. No one does. If we were to sign up for a race, even if we took the best runner in the world, Eliud Kipchoge, and we said, hey, here's everything, go run your sub 2 hour marathon, right? And if we could look into his brain or look into his muscles, and we've done this with muscles with other elite athletes, there would still be more fuel there. There would still be more energy there. We never, ever get to empty because our brain shuts us down before we get there. Okay? So what does that mean? If we're afraid of failing, if that big threat feels like a trauma or like something that we want to avoid, our brain isn't going to even let us get close to our potential. It's going to shut us down even sooner. It's going to be like the gas light on the car that says, you have 30 miles to go to empty and you can still go more. It's going to trick us. And instead of having 20 miles left after that, maybe we have 50 miles left after that, but we just don't know. So to me, like, having the freedom to perform is getting rid of or figuring out ways to deal with that fear of failure, to make failure a thing where it's like, yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to suck, but it's not life ending. We're going to be okay. And if you could do that, you're going to be okay. You're going to reach your potential. And I think that the elite athletes or the elite performers, they get comfortable with failure and seeing in that way. And that's part of the reason that they can keep showing up.